Hello, hello. Hi, everyone has been having a wonderful day. I know I have. Let me quickly put something up and then switch over to my just chatting screen. Give me just a second. Let's see. Hi, hello. I hope everyone has been having a wonderful day. I know I have. We're back at PNG Tuber art. Oh my god, what a revelation. Yes, I don't have coffee since I actually made coffee earlier today, and I try not to drink 2 coffees a day. I try, although I did once have like 4 shots of coffee every single day. Now I'm just back to 2, unfortunately. But yes, I hope everyone's day has been wonderful. I know mine has. I got everything set up. Oh yeah, so I've had my gaming chair for about 2 years now. And it finally broke on me, since I usually sit crisscross on every chair that I come across because it's comfy, and this chair isn't built for that. So one of the armrests is completely limp and floppy, and the other one is getting to it, unfortunately. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and undeafen myself. That should be good. There's not really much I have planned for today. I am literally just gonna be drawing. I have 2 sketches lined up. One of them is one that I have previously sketched for a previous art stream, but I never got to her. Another one is a brand new sketch. I'm gonna have y'all guys pick, depending on how many of you are actually here. We shall see. You could just have one person pick like last time, but that's okay. There's not really much else to say. I haven't been doing anything. Oh yes, I can finally get back onto my allergy pills. Yay! Because I got my allergy test and the results came back. And apparently, I'm not as allergic to cats as I thought, or dogs. I've been pretty badly allergic to dogs for a while. No, it's not the worst thing that happened to me. In fact, the worst thing that I'm allergic to is horses. But I don't come into contact with horses on a daily basis, no matter how much I want to be that horse girl and whatnot. Because I love horses so much. I was actually planning on working with them. But if I'm like really badly allergic to horses, I don't think I should probably work with them, unfortunately. But my allergies to cats is literally just sensitivity. I am infinitely happy. Because hopefully I can have or work with cats in the future. If my allergy problems get fixed, maybe? Who knows? We shall see. But yes, nothing much else to say. I think we should just go ahead and get into my gaming. I inhaled a chip. So here's the original sketch. She's adorable. Her name's Mimi. She's absolutely adorable. But if you see over here, you can probably see who I'm thinking of drawing. This is the idea, the latest idea that I had. She's still half sketched. I think all I have to do for her is just line art, which is fine. But I'm not sure who to pick, unfortunately. It's difficult for me to pick, unfortunately. So I shall have you guys pick, depending on, you know, if there's actually anyone here. Okay, so we have this. I don't know her name. Her name is literally just exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, question mark, question mark, question mark. That's legitimately her name. But it's either between this rabbit or this cat thingy. I don't know what she is. She's like a cat alicorn almost, with the wings and the horn. Let me pull up. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I need to pull up the thumbnails, because I have the one for this little girl, but I don't have it for the other one. Yes, if y'all guys would like, y'all guys can pick. Hi Rosie, welcome in, welcome in. You came here at the perfect moment. There's nobody else to help me with my indecisiveness. I'm picking which sketch to do. So we have this cat alicorn thing. I know, no way, yes way. You came in at the perfect moment. I'm trying to pick, and we have this alicorn cat thing. She's adorable. I had this idea a while ago, but I just sketched out this one for this like really cool neon rabbit. And she's absolutely adorable. But if you want, and you're also first, welcome, perfect. If you would like to, you can pick between these two sketches. This rabbit, neon rabbit. Do this one, the neon rabbit. Yes, yes. I can do the neon rabbit. Poor Mimi will be put in the back burner again. Poor Mimi. This neon rabbit is very cool. Her colors are interesting, but what I just have to do is do some final sketches. You know what? I don't have to do any final sketches. I can literally just start sketching her now. Doing the line art. Oh, Mimi, yeah. You want to do Mimi or exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, question mark, question mark, question mark. I seriously do not understand the name, but poor Mimi's been put on the back burner again. There we go. There we go. We're currently working on her. Oh, let me get the art fight going again. I need to link both my profile. That's his name? Well, yeah, it's the cat. It's the cat alicorn's name. Oops. I didn't mean to send that. No! No, I sent the wrong thing. Yeah. Yeah, and let me go over to my hit list, which has this character. Da, 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 da. There we go. Yes, that works. Timeout redeem. You want a timeout redeem? Who do you want to time out? Wait, yes, I do actually have a timeout redeem, don't I? You can time out people, but there's no one here to time out. Here, let me pin this. Manually unpin. Don't know how to pin on YouTube, but that's okay. All right, let's get to working. There's one I can change the music. It's just, unfortunately, any music that I try and change it to will have ads. So we're kind of stuck with lo-fi. Okay, I really like her. She's adorable. Let's get working. I don't know why, but I picked a lot of like half animal, half human creatures. Because for some reason, whenever I am doing Artfight this year, I'm not that confident with drawing humans to be actually good. I mean, I tried to pick out some really good humans that I liked that I'm going to draw. They're on my hit list, and I'm waiting ever so patiently to actually get to drawing them. But I'm not exactly confident in my ability to draw humans. Because really, for me, it's like a hit or miss. Let's see. all 3 of these in a folder. Nice. Move this down. And then move this down even more. There we go. That works. You know what I need to do? I need to actually learn how to draw clothes. Because that's something I also struggle with a lot. The folds are difficult to get right. It's a miracle if I even get one that looks decent. Wow. I've learned. You're getting that timeout redeem? Who are you thinking about timing out? Do you have anyone in mind? Oh yeah, yesterday I ended up playing with a bunch of other streamers this game called Peaks. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it was actually kind of hilarious. So I might pick a day and get some friends along just to play the game Peaks. Because it was just so fun. Her face. It's still relatively new. I actually had it in my cart and I was debating buying it. Is anyone here or is it just you? It is just you. Yep, it is just you. Usually, I don't have anyone talking in my chat. But that's okay. I actually have learned the habit of talking to myself. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I was locked in a room. A rubber room with the rats, and the rats made me crazy. Crazy? Oh my god, I was crazy once. Locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats, and the rats made me crazy. You're here? Yeah, I know you're here. Not to worry. Not to worry. It's always nice whenever I have someone to talk to, but I don't usually have that many people to talk to because, you know, everyone has a life. They aren't usually just chilling out in live streamers chats for extended periods of times. Even I go and do a bunch of things because I don't have the patience just to sit and watch a live streamer do their thing. Even though I am a live streamer, I probably should, just so I know. Just so I know. Just talk to you. Oh, I don't know what to talk about now. You're putting pressure on me. You don't put pressure on streamer. Well, then let's start with the most basic and thing that everyone keeps telling me to talk about whenever there's chatters in here. How did you get your name? Rosie XXX Rosie. I can't think of anything. How am I? I'm wonderful. I'm doing great. I figured out I was really allergic to horses. Because I took an allergy test earlier today. I spent like 2 hours up at the allergy doctor. I suffer with really bad allergies, unfortunately. I figured out that I'm allergic to horses, which I've never been around that many horses, so I count that as a win. Anyway, how are you, Rosie? How are you doing on this fine and lovely day? Q&A time? Perfect! Oh my god, I love Q&As. Like, seriously, I really do enjoy Q&As. You're good. Ask you questions. I'm not good at the question asking part, but I can figure things out. You'll answer? Okay. How'd you get your name? I'm curious. How'd you come up with the Rosie? You like that name? Is it like, do you really like roses, or do you like the name Rose? Lily is your actual name? Oh my god, that is such a beautiful name. Lily, I think, is a really good name. I always like it. It's very nice, simple, and just very elegant, I would almost say. I don't want to say elegant. It doesn't feel elegant, but it has that certain air to it that's just very pretty.
You're right.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of any more questions because I'm not really good at like asking the questions. Does that look good? That almost doesn't look good. I might, you know what, let me actually see if I can figure out what sort of thing is going on with this hand. Let me see. Your fans and IRL friends call you Zoe? That's also a pretty good name. I have known quite a few Zoes in my lifetime. I almost wish this hand, I didn't draw this hand like this. What is going on with this? Okay. It's almost like, how have I done this? I drew something that I think looked good. Maybe if I do something like that and I just maybe if I just do that, that'll look fine. No, that looks worse. How have I done this? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, here's another question that I just thought of. You said fans. Do you stream? You're a family. Oh my god. You're a family friendly YouTuber and you stopped posting for like 2 years? Honestly, I've been streaming for a while and I just stopped streaming in the middle of it. That's why I wasn't able to celebrate my first anniversary for streams. I am not doing well with this hand. If I just... That looks worse. What is going on? I think you should go back to making content. Honestly, it's quite fun if you do it correctly. Like, I just have fun with it. So it's been very fun for me. Even if I'm like, I'm just talking to myself, I'm having my own fun, I'm picking my own games, it's still just very, very fun. It's not rewarding, but it's just enjoyable. Roblox and Minecraft content, you still do them? Oh my god, Minecraft is fun. Did you have fun while making Minecraft content? I think that looks good. Okay, we're gonna keep it like that. I've spent too long on the hands. I try to keep my streams PG. Most of the people that I interact with understand that, but you can't help everyone, unfortunately. Adventures with the crew in Minecraft. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't know, I've never had that many friends that I actually played Minecraft with whenever I was growing up with Minecraft. Minecraft is the one game that I just remember playing non-stop. I remember once staying home because I was sick and I booted up like my old Xbox. And we had Minecraft on the Xbox. I would just open up one of the tutorial worlds and play that for hours. It was just the best thing ever. I don't even think I had that many actual Minecraft worlds other than just constant duplications of the tutorial worlds because I wanted to explore it every time even though it was always the same. Oh my god, Minecraft is the best. Maybe the line art will take a little bit more time than usual. I might not actually be able to finish this. Ooh, I just remembered that I used to fight with my siblings over who gets to play Minecraft next. So much so that there ended up being like a restriction in my household on who can play Minecraft at what time. It was the funniest thing ever. I just messed up. How did I do that? How did I mess this up? It looks tilted. You know what? This is fine. Yep, that looks good. Name of your friends? Oh yeah, who are your friends? I'm curious. There we go. That pen looks good. Ash, Nico, Shady, and Mia. Oh my gosh. Oh, who timed out? Who timed out who? I don't know what the timeout actually does. You can specify who you want to time out. Time you out, okay. I'm Rose. At Rose. X6 Rose. Cause she asked for, I don't know, 100 seconds. Unable to time out user. How do I time out? I've never done this. Time out. Let me right click you. That might actually work. If I do this. Oh my god. I've never actually timed a user out before. All right, let's do this. Slash timeout Rose. It takes Rosie for 100 seconds because she asked to, because they asked to. It worked! Oh my god, you've been timed out for 1:40 and 20 and your messages were deleted? Oh no! I had no idea that's how it, I've never timed out people. I've only actually banned people. Da, da, da. Now I'm all alone. How long until the timeout? You know what? Just give it a second. We'll be fine. I'm gonna continue drawing. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna widen it a little bit. I think it'll be better if I widen it. I'm gonna try and do all the like darkest parts that are in black as I draw them. Hey, you're back! Welcome back from being timed out because you asked to. That was funny. That was funny. I was all alone for 100 seconds. I've been trying to do daily art fight images, but I just lost inspiration halfway through yesterday. That's where I got this pose. I actually adjusted the pose right before I was about to stream because the pose looked very funky. Actually, I can pull up the original pose. Here, let me... This is what the original pose looked like. This is what my original pose looked like. Your YouTube channel name? Yeah, what is yours? I'm curious. You said you didn't do content anymore. A Lily Gumdrop. Here, let me search. I'm going to search. I went to search. Oh wow, this is you? You get like 26 views oh my god. That's epic, holy smokes. Wow, you're doing good. And Lily Gumdrop RB. Your friend Cash did the face reveals for you, so this isn't your actual face, it's just your friends. I love all the YouTube thumbnails. I need to learn how to make YouTube thumbnails. I'm not good at doing YouTube thumbnails. This is not my strong suit, but I certainly try. All right. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Look for Cash Marco. I will in a minute. I am drawing. I need to finish this before I end stream. Oh yeah, I did some cooking adventures. I had my very own cooking adventure. Or yesterday, I think it was. Hadn't eaten anything, or I hadn't eaten anything, and I was in the middle of. Let's see. I'm trying to remember while drawing. I can't do two things at once, but I was in the middle of like drawing, I guess. You'll tell me the exact day you did a face reveal for the crew. Ooh. Yeah, I was in the middle of cooking. And I don't usually cook, as most people. Oh my god, hang on. I'm trying to formulate my thoughts. It's not going well. I had my own cooking adventure. Yes, I said that. Oh my god, why can't I remember what I was gonna say? I was gonna tell you guys a story, but I don't remember what the story was. This happens every once in a while, unfortunately. I'm trying to remember how it's gonna 7 months ago. Let's see. I hadn't eaten anything, and it was like maybe 1 in the afternoon, and I still hadn't eaten anything. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try making this recipe that I saw on YouTube a while ago. It was for souffle pancakes. And I got everything almost correct. And the reason why I say almost is because I think I whipped the batter too much, unfortunately. And so whenever I put the pancakes in the little pan so it could rise and just look delicious, it inflated so much and it looked so delicious. And the moment I took it out of the pan, I took the lid off so I could flip the pancakes. It drops like to less than 1/8 of its original height. And I was so sad because the pancakes were so fluffy and beautiful before I opened up the lid, only for it to just deflate and look all sad and pathetic. So yeah, I think I'll be trying souffle pancakes again later. I hope this looks good. I don't know if what I'm gonna do is gonna look right. Oh my god, that actually looks pretty good. Nice. Let's do the bag. And Nico Polo did a face reveal for you 8 months ago. Ooh. Face reveals are interesting. I don't know how to feel about them. Like, nice, cool, this is your face. Now what? What do I do now? Do I just use my face throughout the rest of my content? Love the outfit. I know this outfit is just adorable. I love it so much. It's so cute. I wish I could actually design outfits like this for my actual characters. Oops. It is adorable. It's just so cute. And it's neon. You can't really see, but over here in the reference, you can see that it's like kind of neon. Very eye-catching colors. What do I do for the shoes? The shoes look, they look funky. Especially with how I'm doing them. Maybe this will look a little bit better. You know, I don't think I ever want my face out on the internet. I don't think I'd be able to handle like the social side of things if one day I ever get famous enough to where people recognize me out on the streets. I don't know how I'd feel about that socially. I think it'd just be a bit awkward. Just a little bit awkward. Like I'm trying to get, I don't know, applesauce in the grocery store. And someone comes up and it's like, hey, are you artist girl and whatnot? And I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I barely even handle social situations well without the added factor of if one day I get popular enough to be recognized. But that's like way in the future. Way in the future. If I ever, you know, actually decide to do something with this channel. Instead of just playing the games that I want and having really bad taste in humor. If you could hear that, ignore my cat. Weird. Why does that leg look so weird? Maybe I just moved the knee down a little bit. Huggies for me! Thank you! That's amazing! Thank you! There we go. Let's do connect the dots. Have you guys ever done the like connect the dot stuff as a kid? I always thought it was funny and very intuitive. Like, hey kid, you want to draw this adorable puppy? You want to draw this heart? Well, what you gotta do is connect the dots. But what I would always do is just do a straight line to each dot. And so it'll sort of turn out like this. Where it looks just a little bit funky. But I would always, as a kid, love to do this. I would just like do a bunch of random dots. And then just start connecting them. Like, oh, let's go up here and let's go here. Ooh, what about over here? Wow. I would just do that forever as a kid because it was the best thing ever. And then what you got at the end is a little dude. Let's see, this is his little top hat. This is his eye. These are his mouths. And he's got a tail, obviously. It was just the best thing ever to do as a kid. I would still do it today, but I don't know. The creatures come out looking weird. I think I gotta change the size back down. You know what, maybe someday I'll actually get a... You use IBS Paint X to draw? I used to use that for a while. I guess I always used, whenever I got my first iPad to draw, I would always use the Procreate app because I found that to be the best app ever just to draw. But I decided to branch out once and just download a bunch of free painting apps. And a couple that I use is Sketchpad and I'm trying to remember what else I used to use. I used Sketchpad a lot. That was a fun one to always use. I don't know, I think most of most of the any apps that I ended up buying, or not buying, downloading, were like these weird AI stuff. I don't know, because I didn't see that much like actual drawing apps other than like paint by numbers, or what's that other one? I don't know. Yeah, but one of the best ones that I found to work was Sketchpad. Ooh, and I also used to animate a lot. And I would make storyboards of my OCs on Flip-A-Clip, the OG, you know, before it got paywalled, I think. Yeah, it got paywalled once. I think it still is paywalled to this day. I paid for the remove watermark. And that's about it. I think that's all I wanted it to do, but now it's got a bunch of like paid features, which I find very funky and weird. What did I just rip out? You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna set that aside for later. My foot just ripped out like a cord. I don't think that's good. All right. Then I think the other one is this. You know what? I could actually pull it up. I'm currently signed out. What the heck? Why do I keep getting signed out? It's stupid. It's dumb. Don't sign me out of YouTube again. That is bad. I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna go look because I have an entire folder for art. Dang, there's really nothing. Art set's another one. Metabang Paint is one that I used all the time. Other than that, it's literally just IBS Paint and Procreate are the only good ones. Da, 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 da. Okay, that looks... Should I or should I not line these? I can probably just line them whenever I do the colors. That should be fine. You know what? I can probably water bucket. Fill tool this. I can probably fill tool. Yes! Making things quicker. Oh, I almost forgot this part. All right, now let's finally do the head. I have no idea how these eyelashes work, but they do. She looks very fluffy. Yeah. And then her cute little eyes. It's so adorable. All right. I mean, it looks so off. Oh no. Okay, let's just move this down. And this up. It's gonna be a little bit fuzzy and blurry, but that's okay. maybe shrink this a little. And round out this part. Oh yeah, I need to pick a game to play on Friday. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost forgot to do that. Well, let's do that afterwards. I'm thinking about doing like a, hey, do you guys want to pick between these couple games? In Discord, I'm not sure. I just need to pick which games to add. Because I have a lot of games that I want to play. Like, I want to play Sharks and Minnows. I think that one will be fun. I'm trying to get Skeeter to play Sharks and Minnows. I don't think he will, though. Alright, let us do... the hair. Luckily, she has pretty simple hair. Let us have the eyes below. I'm just ultra focused on this artwork. I want it to look the best. There we go. This hair is by far one of the fluffiest ones that I've worked with thus far in Artfight. I'll keep that there. Now, let us do the best part ever, the ears. These ears are gonna be incredibly colorful, like holy smokes. There are so many patterns just hidden in this little art, this little character, whose name I still cannot pronounce without stumbling over. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yep, the weirdest name ever, but still quite an adorable little character. Definitely very unique. I'm also thinking about recently, I want to play Baldi's Basics, because I've never played the game yet. Haven't yet, and I plan to. Okay, I think that's it for the line art. Let us work on some colors. Let's actually do a darker version, because this rabbit has white skin, like pure white. So obviously we need to cover her entire body with white. I don't know what that's gonna do. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it was gonna make a big blob of color right there. Oh man. And there they go. All right, just have to make sure they're actually gone. I don't want cheap viewers. I like my viewers the way they are. Okay. This fill bucket tool has been like a lifesaver. It's just so good, and it makes filling these huge areas like I do things in the most inefficient way possible, and this efficiency size my efficient lack of efficiency. Efficientized. Usually what I would do, and the reason why I don't usually stream art was originally because of this, but I would just take the big G-pin tool, I would just I just fill it in. But that's not efficient. That's not the way most artists do it. If I want to be clean and efficient, I gotta use this little fill bucket tool. Good luck with your lurk, Rosie. I hope you enjoy whatever you're going to do. The one thing I gotta do is train myself to be able to like trace these lines better than I am now. You're still here? You gonna go get water? Okay. Should probably be drinking water. That's probably a good idea. Let me just grab some water real quick. I mean, I have a cup right next to me. It's just, I don't usually drink out of the cup. You know what I need to do? I need to start making thumbnails for my YouTube live streams. That's probably something. You know what? Yeah, once I pick the game that I'm going to be streaming on Friday, I'm just going to sit down and see if I can make myself an actually good looking thumbnail. All right. Can I get this part done in one fell swoop without exiting the border or the lines? Probably not, but I can still try. Yep, I failed miserably. Oh no. Oh my god, that line was so wobbly. What was that? Oh no. You know what? That was just. Maybe I should just start undoing all the wobbly lines. Whoa! I didn't know I could rotate the canvas like that. Hang on, let me try and get it back. There we go. Nice. You know what? I could probably, if I think hard enough, think of like 5 different stories I could be telling at this moment instead of just being quiet, but I can't think hard enough whenever I'm drawing. Drawing just takes so much brain power. At least whenever I'm gaming, I have something I can comment and focus on. Oh my god, I've been watching Markiplier's Secret of the Mimic playthrough. And it is both the funniest thing and the most frustrating thing ever. Because I played through Secret of the Mimic. I just finished this Monday. And I know how the game works, and I'm watching someone who's brand new at the game trying to figure out how the game works. And the strongest points that make me just go like, oh, should I just not watch this while watching it? And like, there's a better way to do this. Come on, you can see it. I trust you. And him not seeing it is whenever we're doing the electricity puzzles and trying to get the electricity back on with the little cut, like, I don't know what the pipes game. I don't know what they're actually called. I used to play those games so much whenever I was a kid. I don't know why, but it's just like, it's difficult watching someone play through something whenever you've already played through it and know a much better and more efficient way. But this also goes to show to me that usually whenever I'm playing a game, for some reason my mind immediately takes the most efficient route. Oh my god, but also that means I miss a lot of things if I just take the most efficient route. But for some reason, even though I take the most efficient route that I can see at that moment, I still end up completing the game like hours after it's technically supposed to be completed. I don't know how. I think altogether Markiplier's series on Secret of the Mimic is like 5 hours long, maybe? The first video is 2 hours, it's a live stream. Second video is like an hour, third video is like an hour. So, no way, it's like one video is like 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long, one of the two. And even though I completed it a lot later than he did, but he actually got lost a couple times, which is very funny to watch. But he also liked to figure out a bunch of the puzzles a lot faster than I did, which goes to show that I need more practice in these games, because I'm actually, fun fact, I never grew up being like that big of a gamer, unfortunately, which means I don't have that big of intuition whenever it comes to like game puzzles. I'm always much better at the linear games. Like, hey, all you gotta do is go from point A over here to point B. That's all you gotta do. But if there's point A here, and then there's like this very strange puzzle to get to point B, this puzzle is just so difficult for me to figure out for some reason, and that it takes me way longer to get from point A to point B because there's a puzzle in between. It is the most frustrating thing ever, and my brain, as it likes to take the most efficient route possible, but it also likes to go the most complicated way possible, so I end up complicating the puzzles sometime with it, because it's I don't know why. I'm thinking it's because once I get stuck on how to complete this thing, I just immediately get stuck and I don't go out and explore my options. I still haven't completed Portal 2 to this day on my own because I'm stuck at this one part that is just so frustrating. Hey! Oh, we have a problem. I wasn't paying attention and I colored over the eyelids. Yosh, dang it. No! No! I gotta redo the eyelids because I colored over them. I gotta do this again. You know it, yeah, it's good enough. Totally. Thank you for the dancing duck and welcome in, Burb Lover. Yeah, hi Burb Lover, welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm lamenting about the fact that I'm both really good and horrible at playing games at the same time, and I don't know how that happens. Yeah, that looks good. You'll get me back for this attack? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I am looking forward to it. Hey! That looks like it's almost transparent, but I know it's not. You know what? Let's go ahead and do the shirt first. Should be the simplest thing ever. I just gotta color in the lines. Oh yeah, I never posted that attack in the Discord channel. I guess I have to because I forgot. I completely forgot. I like to post whatever attack I do in my Discord channel so I can keep my members up to date. I've only done one attack in between like my last few, I guess. I don't know what you would call them. I've only done one attack, unfortunately, and it was to Burb Lover, in case you couldn't tell. Okay. Okay. Let's do something very simple. My eyes are burning. I think I'm very tired. I still haven't recovered from that like really long car trip. I don't know, it was like 12 hours of just straight driving on the road. Luckily I didn't drive. I wasn't the one driving, but it was still exhausting just being in the passenger seat. I envy people who are able to do colors so well, especially neon colors. I'm not very good at picking colors, which means I just gotta get better and pick more colors, but we shall see how well I actually do. Pretty sure this neon is also somewhat in her hair. Interesting. The neon is kind of in her hair. I'm gonna do that after I put the yellow down. Let me just get this gradient done. On this leg. Also, do you guys hear anything in my mic? I hope it isn't constantly going. That would be awful. I might have to turn up the noise gate on my mic a little bit. Because I keep listening back to my audio and I just hear this constant buzzing. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. I do have a lot of things noise going on in the background that I'm somehow just barely keeping out of stream. But I guess a little bit must be leaking through. All right, let's do this gradient. Down. 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 Down further. A little bit more. Nice, that's a good gradient. That's a good gradient. Yes, yes. I'm gonna make the entirety of this next leg yellow so that whenever I do the squares on the next leggings, I can just do the gradient on top of the squares instead of having to select the entirety of this leg. That is banana. That is such a bright yellow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's also the yellow for the shoes on this side. Da 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 da. Oh, these are buckles. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I need to do the buckles. Buckle time. I completely forgot that there are buckles. Or at least there's supposed to be a buckle on each shoe. At least it doesn't look that funky whenever I mess with the line art. See, it looks like there's always been a buckle there. Totally doesn't look very awkward. Okay. I know nobody's probably gonna see these bits, but I see them now, so I may as well fix them. All right, let's do cyan over here. Mr. Simon. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. I don't know the rest of the words. And the only reason I know it's Sandman is because of that one movie. Oh, have you guys seen the movie? There's so many Christmas movies that I like, but there's one Christmas movie that's pretty fun. It's called... Ooh, wait, what's it called? It's like with all the different guardians for the different holidays. It's centered around Jack Frost and the fact that kids don't see him because they don't believe in him. And he thinks that he's fine, but he's really not fine. He just wants the kids to see him. And then you have that nightmare dude, the boogeyman. Guardians of the Galaxy? No. It had Guardians in its name, I think. That's a great movie. What? Guardians of the Galaxy? The movie that I'm talking about. Because I like the movie that I'm talking about. And I also like Guardians of the Galaxy. I just don't remember what the name is. Oh, not Galaxy? Yeah. I also adore the movie Arthur's Christmas. It is the best movie ever. I would reference it all the time with 3 bits of sticky tape. I can wrap this present in 3 bits of sticky tape. Da, da, da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You have galaxy on your mind? Really? And why is that? Why is the galaxy on one's mind? You know what? I'm gonna make the inside. Oh, the inside's blue. I just looked at the reference. Okay. I was gonna make the inside of this purple, but I just looked at the reference to check to ensure if I really wasn't seeing if they colored the inside, but they did. They colored it blue. Rise of the Guardians! Oh my god, yes, that is it. That is correct. That is the movie that I am talking about that I couldn't for the life of me remember the name of. News Guardian? Yeah, because they're the guardians of each holiday. Welcome back, Rosie. I hope you got your water. Ooh, Rosie, have you ever heard of the movie Rise of the Guardians? The latest Guardians of the Galaxy was depressing. It was. I cried. I'll admit I'm the type of person to cry at sad movies. I know. Oops, I didn't want that to look weird. Nice. This is looking better by the second. Let's do the yellows. I want to see how much shading I can add. To make it look like a proper drawing. It was a raccoon in the end. Yes, he was. Dude, he was always a raccoon, no matter how hard he tried to deny it. Where else does this yellow go? It looks like it goes up here. Oops, nope, didn't want to do that. I gotta take this to do it. I almost... Wow. That was almost very bad. I can't believe I would have had to do extra steps if I had ended up erasing that part. Holy smokes, what time is it? I'm exhausted. Looks like we have about 40 minutes left. That should be enough time to get the colors done if I speed along. All right. Oh, and this ear, of course, is yellow. I'm just gonna cover the entire hair with yellow. I'm gonna do it on a new layer. Let me do this ear with yellow, and then I'll cover the entire hair with yellow. So I can just have an easy time. I don't want that to be yellow. I just want all this to be yellow. Yellow hair, that would be a sight to see. Have y'all guys heard of the Arthur's Christmas was good? Yeah, I really like that movie. Have you guys heard of the Lalaboo hype train that's been going around? Labubu. I think I always call them Lalaboos. I don't know why, but the little keychains that you can get from like Pop Mart or something. Yeah, I recently went to a little Pop Mart and it was my first time in one of them. I was overwhelmed with the amount of little standees that were just so adorable. But I came across this funky looking creature called a Lalaboo. And it was just the goofiest looking thing that I've ever seen. And surprise, surprise, I come home. I didn't get a Lalaboo. I got another creature. But surprise, surprise, whenever I got home and I popped onto YouTube to check some things, it's very surprising to see that apparently Lalaboos are a massive thing. Like a really huge craze right now, and people are lining up in droves. But whenever I went to the Lalaboo store, oh my god, it was quite the experience because I get blind boxes for fun. Just silly little funs like, haha, oh, I want this character. If I get it, it's okay if I don't get it. But if I do, I'd love to get this character. Oh, I didn't get the character. That's okay. That's my experience with blind boxes. That's my experience. I love every character, but I'm not gonna hold myself like I'm not gonna be like very upset if I don't get the character that I want. Apparently that's not what people do with Lalaboos and all these other little blind boxes, because I went into the Pop Mart and I got immediately blasted with people who are like, I don't know, they're like buying entire shelves of like blind bag boxes. And I saw an employee go into their little closet thing and come out with an entire like box filled with blind boxes. And I'm like, wow, that is a massive amount of blind boxes. What are you gonna do with all that? And I come home to my house and I start looking at this video that's like all about the new Lalaboo craze and why people are going insane over these little creepy smiling rabbits. And I learned that the reason why people get these massive boxes filled to the brim with these little blind boxes is because apparently it's a guarantee that you won't get a duplicate. And I thought that was crazy because it's okay if you get a duplicate. Yeah, that sucks, but you know what sucks more? Buying a bunch of boxes. Just ignore my cat, I'm sorry. I don't understand. For some reason, I don't understand blind people who spend a lot of money on blind boxes. If you get it, you get it. That's amazing. Wow, good job. But if you don't, that's okay. Just don't keep spending your money on these little box toys that barely even turn a profit. Because I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. I love little blind boxes. They're adorable, but don't get upset over not getting the one that you want. But back to my original point, I went and I saw this Lalaboo stuff and the shelves were completely stocked whenever apparently they're like in high demand or something. Scalpers are selling them for like hundreds of dollars. Oops. But the shelves at my Pop Mart were completely stocked full of Lalaboos. And I don't know if I just went before the hype started building. I think the Pop Mart that opened up just recently opened up. I'm not too sure. But it was just a crazy experience. I think I will go back to the Pop Mart because it was fun finding little blind boxes for me to open. I only bought one. I got this like dude, like duck with a really weird pig friend that almost looked naked if you squint, but it's just a little pig. It was a fun little box to open. Yeah, I don't understand blind boxes, but I know that whenever I do get a blind box, it's just very fun. But I don't understand spending hundreds of dollars on like Lullaboos and just entire shelves. That's not something I understand, and I don't think that's something I ever will understand because I'm just not that deep into the blind boxes craze. Right, that looks good. Let us do the eyes now. I'm gonna do them on their own little layer. Hello? Oh, I was still selecting stuff. Oh, that's my bad. I was so confused about why it wasn't, the color wasn't filling in. Oh yeah, that's also why I wanted to do this. I wanted to make sure it was underneath the hair layer. There's another reason why I did the eye layer separate. Not really the color, I didn't have a reason for this, but there's another reason, and I'll show you whenever I actually get to coloring the line art. Because there's just a very special little trick that I like to do whenever I'm coloring line art. Let's do... Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's gradient time. I really should be doing this. Ah, wrong way. I really should be doing this on two separate things, but I want to get through this as fast as possible. There we go, that's good. Let's do the inside of the eyes. Wait, no, did that make her cross-eyed? That almost made her cross-eyed. Oh my god. You know what? I love this design, but man, are the colors kind of hard to keep track of. Oops, nope, that's too big. Okay. It looks like the glasses are the blues. I'm gonna do a separate layer for the glasses. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the layer hierarchy, but it's fine. That's a problem for future me whenever I'm trying to figure out how to do the shadows. Oh, I think it'd be faster if I just filled it in manually. You know, if there's no lag, please. What is happening? 2 updates. I don't need to update my PC. Ew, Rose, I don't want to update my PC. Let me have my old, possibly infected hardware. No, 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 no. I want to do this. There we go. There we go. Let's do the same color here. Oh my god, we're so close to completing. We just gotta do the hair and then all the funky little patterns. All right, the hair should be very easy. Let's do this dark part first. We'll just color this entire part. Nice, simple, amazing, delicious. All right, now let's do cyan, which is gonna be a little bit admittedly harder. Oops. All right. All right. Perfect. Nice. Okay, now we get to do the fun part, the patterns. Let's see, we do some light white squares. Ew. Okay. How am I gonna do the patterns? What patterns do I have? I don't have any squares? Why don't I have squares? There's a lot of flower patterns. Don't really want to make this on my own. Dun, 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 dun. Technical difficulties. Accidental tap? Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think we have any square. I guess I'll have to make it on my own. Apparently I don't have a square brush. How do I not have a square brush? Hang on. How has this happened? Well, are there any dots that I can do? Because I know I have a dot brush. Ah, here we go, dots. Let's do white dots. I'll just do regular old dots here. Pretty sure I can just do basic, maybe? Oh yes. Oh yes, those are some good dots. Some nice dots. They're not, oh no. They're not as dotty as I would like them. Oh, whoa. No, that's not good. Can I make it white? No, I can't. Why can't I make it white? You know what? I'm making things more difficult on myself. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna do some dots. Name is John Cena. Ba, ba, da, ba. Ba, ba, da, ba. Whoa, there's a lot of notifications. Oh my god. You can't hear it. Can you hear music? Do you hear music? Oh my god, I know what I've done. There's been no music this entire time. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's okay. It's okay. I know how to fix this. I was messing with my audio. There we go. Now can you hear music? Yay! We've done it! Okay, now time to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do for this. Can I do this? Oh, that works! Look at all these dots. Perfect. Good dots right there. Yes, yes. I like those dots. And we can also do dots here. I'll just do dots here. Hey! Wait a minute. I want to do dots there. What do you mean, no? It's not fair. What do you mean you reject my dot placement? Oh, those are too much, too, whatever you would call them. Too dense. That's a little bit better. Maybe this. Yeah, that does good. Now what? I gotta figure out what to do with the squares. Oh no, I got to do squares. Because the squares aren't doing too good. Let me look at my what's it called? My material. My material, girl. My materials. Let me see if I can find like a square pattern. It'll just take a tiny little bit. Patterns. There's a simple lattice pattern. Ah, guess what I found? A free for a limited time. Oh my god, they have a square brush. Oh, please download. They have square brush. I got a square brush. I need a square brush. Square. Please, where's Just my square brush, please. I know it's like 60 plus brushes to download, but surely it won't take that long. Oh, it's downloading. It's 12% done. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Well, while that's going on, I'm gonna make the background for this. Let's see. I want it to be a nice, bright color. Maybe pink. Nice, bright magenta. And we'll add a bunch of patterns once the patterns brush is downloaded, but maybe I can just do like some tests. Like, hey, I want a triangle here. Oh, that's just sad. Hey, yo, I want a triangle right here. You know what? Let's do the fill, please. Nice. And I guess another triangle here. Another triangle here. Oh, I'd never done this before. This is fun. And maybe we can do some circles up here. Wow. And then we can add a bunch of patterns in the background, you know, once it's done downloading. 75% done, not to worry. There are like 60 brushes, so it's gonna take a little bit. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. What other colors can we use? Can I use like a yellow? And just airbrush it in. I'm also gonna add some noise. Wow. Wow, oh my god, colors! Let's add a little bit of blue. Yeah. Some noise. Add some nice bright yellow. I'm gonna put this on add? No. Color dodge? No. Overlay? Yes. And once the patterns are done downloading, it says it's finished. Oh, 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 I see the patterns. Wow, they got plaid. Wait, can I just put this in, please? And rotate it. Shrink it. Nope, that won't work. Unfortunate. What can I do? Wow, there are a lot of patterns. Oh, wait, wait, is that it? That legitimately it? Did I wait here for nothing? What, for just some plaid patterns? I don't need plaid, I need square. No, I gotta keep looking. Dun dun dun. Up. I don't see anything. Oh, I found it. Oh my god, I found it. Download. I It actually looks like the patterns that I need. Oh my god. Finally. We're doing it this time. We're getting the proper patterns. Ow, my knee. I'm too young for this. Okay. While the patterns are downloading, I'm gonna be right back. Give me just a couple minutes. Have they downloaded yet? What? No! What the heck? It's not that much. Da, da, da. Oh, there they are. Oh my god. No, 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 not what I need. Nope, 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 nope. Wait a minute. That's not what I need. Well, those are the dots. Those are the dots. More dots. Lines. Dark lines. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. The pattern. The pattern that I need. All right. This is huge. Let's shrink it down for the legs. We're gonna use the same pattern for both the legs and let me rasterize this. We'll use the same pattern for the legs and what looks to be the shirt. We'll use a different, bigger pattern for the other leg. I'm just gonna go around everything. But I need to put it on so I can, you know, do some more fine-tune work. Just in a minute, in a minute. Da-da-da. Nice. Hang on, let me get comfortable. I forgot that I had chips up here. You know what? Let me color this. I want it to be white, please. That way it's just a bit easier to see. At least down here. Oh no, 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 no. I I don't want to erase that part. I don't think I'll be able to finish shading before I end this. But how am I... How is that happening so fast? Oh, I'm only upgrading my capacity. Oh, okay. I get it. Ow, ow. Eating that chip was a mistake? How? That chip was a massive mistake. What the heck? I just got hit with the worst sore throat. Don't mind me crunching on another chip. You know what? Painting this white was both a really good and a really bad mistake. Oh, those are dots. What dots are they? I don't know what happened. I just got the worst sore throat ever. What the heck? Okay. So this top is... I'm erasing the wrong thing again. Oh my gosh. This top is supposed to be like this. And this bottom is supposed to be cyan. No, 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 no. I clicked cyan. Wait a minute. I need to do the layer color. I need to get rid of the layer color. Nice. That reveals all my past mistakes. Like these, white. Nice, now I gotta get rid of these. Oh no. My past mistakes coming to haunt me. And then I turn down the layer opacity and now it looks proper. Now let's do the same thing, but with the other leg. We can keep it at about this same size because it's big enough. All right, let's rasterize and erase. What happened over here? What is this? What has done this? Oh, I see now. I'm gonna complete these patterns and then I think I'm gonna complete the rest of this off stream so I can focus on the shading without time constraints because we're almost out of time. good pattern. We gotta do the top and then the bottom. Nice. Let's just lock this and we'll do a nice gradient. Oh my god, I love how this looks. This person, whoever made this OC, has done the best job of all time at making sure the colors work together really well. Like, oh my gosh. Let us see. There's no more patterns that I can see of. I do see some things I have to do on the hair. Some added color. That's nice. And we gotta finish up the leg and then that will be all. Oh, and we gotta color the rest of this stuff. Oh my god. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to bring this up and here, and then I'm going to paint these over with white. Well, that was, hang on, that was a bad attempt. Another cat. Oops. Maria. Oh my god, have y'all guys watched The Book of Life? It's such a good movie. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite like animated movies of all time. Maria. It's such a good story and such unique storytelling. It's just the best. All right, now that I've done the sticker outline, I can realize that I did it again on the wrong layer, and so now I have to go cover up my mistakes. I can't believe I've done this yet again. Oh my god, this is the second time this stream that I've drawn things on the wrong layer. I used to be so good at keeping them on their own respective layers, but what happened? What has happened to me? What has happened to my artistic abilities? Okay. Oops. Pressed the wrong button. Okay. Let's do up here. I'd much rather do this than have to redraw every single one of these little things. I think after I complete this, I'm gonna go ahead and do little Mimi. I'm gonna finish her on my own and off stream. All right, let's do this. Things look a little weird. Oops. Any more magenta stuff? Yes, there's one right here. Now we do white again for the eyes. and cyan for the mouth. White for the inside of the mouth. This is totally the best way to do this. 100%, don't question me. This is the most efficient and the most logical way to do any of this. There's no reason for me to be questioned about the efficiency of how I am completing these stickers, because I do this all the time. Some more cyan mouths. Oh my god, there's this one song that I love from the Book of Life called the Apology Song. It is just so beautiful. I recognize those first 3 chords anywhere. It is like instant. Like it's like a sleeper agent activation, where the moment I hear like a da 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 da, it's just immediate. Like I know it's gonna go Toro, I am humble, for tonight I understand. Your royal blood was never meant to decorate the sun. It is just such a good song and so iconic. They did a good job with the music. I will wait for you. Alright, looks like that is complete. I hate this star. Give me just a second. I will wait for you. Oh yeah, I do plan on playing Roblox games in the future. I just don't know when. And finally, there's one last thing that I'm going to color before I end stream. I'm already 3 minutes over. Holy smokes. I'm gonna color this dude. And I will wait for you. And I will wait for you. I will wait for you. And I will wait. Oh, it looks like there's some cyan in the eyes. Ooh, they get fancy. Oh my gosh, look how fancy that is. Nice. I'm gonna work on the background a little later, whenever, like after stream. I'm gonna finish this after stream since I still gotta shade everything, and that's gonna be a little bit funky to figure out. But yes, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to figure out my audio situation eventually, not to worries. I am going to pick someone. Can you rate Losi Barrows? Okay. Let me see. What are they currently playing? Da, 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 da. Oh, that seems fun. Okay, I'll raid him. Raid. All right, thank you guys for being here. My next stream is going to be Friday. I will get the thumbnail situation figured out, and I will also get what game I'm gonna be playing figured out for next stream. I might post something in my Discord, so while you're at it, be sure to check out the Discord. To see when and what I'll be playing next. I have no idea what I'm going to be playing next. But yes, thank you guys for being here. I'm going to finish this drawing off stream, and then I'm going to finish Mimi's drawing off stream. So look out for that in the Discord as well. There's really nothing much else to say. Maybe go follow my YouTube channel, maybe? I will be posting more there soon. I'm just figuring things out because I am horrible at editing. But yes, thank you guys for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's go raid Los Iberos. Goodbye. Oh yeah, on my Discord I'll be posting a poll with some games. Pick that, and that'll be for Friday stream. Thank you guys for being here. Bye. Have fun. Goodbye.